The Sheep and the Goats. Iniquity, Part 4. In the previous discussion, Part 3, we discussed the parable of the foolish virgins, and we saw how clear the Lord's message was to those who claimed to be His children regarding the need to continue demonstrating the light and fruitful work, the evidence of the Holy Spirit within us, and not living in the darkness of iniquity. We see in this same chapter of Matthew, chapter 25, yet another parable given to us by the Lord, yet again, to make His point clear, especially to those whose hearts are hardened and insist on other false understanding of His words. Let's take a look. In the 25th chapter of Matthew, verses 31 through 46, we read the following. When the Son of Man shall come in His glory, and all the angels with Him, then shall He sit upon the throne of His glory, and before Him shall be gathered all nations. And He shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And He shall set the sheep on His right hand, but the goats on His left. The Lord will divide His sheep from the goats, meaning He will separate the sheep out from among the goats. They will be separated as one group to the right, who is accepted, and another group to the left, who is rejected, just like the two thieves to the right and to the left of the Lord on the cross. Now, what was the basis for which the Lord separated them? Let's take a look further in our passage here. Then shall the King say unto them on His right hand, Come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungered, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and yet you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer Him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee hunger, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? And when saw we that thee was a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the King shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. You see, concerning His sheep on the right, the Lord saw the fruits of His Spirit at work. It was the Holy Spirit, alive and working in them, that expressed or demonstrated what was in their heart. He described to them their actions and behaviors. The way they lived their life clearly mattered. The Lord said to His disciples elsewhere that you know the tree by its fruit. And He said because He is looking for the fruit. It was not merely a belief. Certainly the devil and the fallen angels believe and are all well aware who Jesus Christ is, but their works are evil, and they are reserved for everlasting fire. We as believers have a choice to walk in the light and do the things that demonstrate the love of God in our life, or we can sit idle, like a dark lamp without oil, without evidence of any flame. Even the lukewarm, the Lord said He will spew out of His mouth, knowing also that being idle, we will not strive against the iniquity in our lives that we are so comfortable with. What then did he say to the goats on his left? Let's take a look. Then also he shall say also unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungered, and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in. Naked, and ye clothed me not. Sick and in prison, and ye visited me not. Then shall they answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee hungered, or athirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye did it not to one of the least of these, ye did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into life eternal. This passage was very clear. Those on the left were idle and did not show love to the Lord by showing love to others around them by their actions. Remember this verse in James chapter 4, verse 17? Therefore, to him who knows to do good and does not do it, to him it is sin. There are many out there who would call these things works and claim that because they believe in Jesus Christ, that they can sit idle and not demonstrate good fruits in their lives. Truth is, we are born into a sinful world, and when idle, we are immersed in iniquity. Listen carefully. Tell me, if the idle has no motivation to demonstrate good works, where then is the motivation in those who are idle to strive against sin? In Hebrews chapter 12, verse 4, we read, Ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin. What a strong conviction of the effort we must make. So then, we shouldn't be deceived. Remember in our discussion, in part 2, titled Obedience, the following verse. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. And he had concluded in this passage saying, I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. But surely, even now, many will hear and will not accept this truth. I pray that by now your eyes are opening to what the Lord has clearly taught throughout His Word, the Holy Bible. Stay tuned for part 5. Be blessed.